Howdy y'all. In this video, I am showing you how I've pretty much taken apart this factory bump out, and I didn't do much of recording of the actual process, kind of just snippets of what I did after the fact, because I was kind of at the lowest point in this project, where I was thinking about throwing in the towel. I was just kind of down on it, so that was why I just didn't feel like breaking out the camera and setting it up to record my work. Sorry about that, but I am feeling much better once I finally got some of that subfloor in there, and it just felt like I was actually making some progress. So anyway, thanks for sticking around for it, and hopefully it's all on the up and up from here. So anyway, enjoy. Well, we're out here working on the back of the bump out. I forgot to do the before, the after of what I just did. So we had the rim joist 2x6 here that was super rotten on the corner there, and the 2x4 base of the wall here, it was rotten at the very back end. So we banged it out there, and luckily the wall stayed up. You can see this is super rotten, so we'll be replacing that at some point. And this 2x4 and this one and that one. Unfortunately, this 2x6 has gotten rotten too, so we'll have to replace that. Luckily, all these are just fine. This one's a little stained, but it's pretty solid. So we lucked out there, and underneath all these, pretty solid base. This one is pretty stained too, but it's solid enough, so we will keep that. So we're on the other side of the inside of the bump out, where I was just showing you how I knocked that out, and we got the little connection piece here, a bit rotten here, obviously, and down here. So, you know, it's just a little piece, so we'll knock this out of here and splice in a new one. This 2x4 has seen better days at the bottom here and along the seam, so we'll replace that one. It's probably really nailed it pretty hard against the second one, so probably just to replace both of them and possibly just get a 4x4 in there if I can find one for under $100 these days. Anyway, so there we are. All right, so we're on the other side of the bump out, front of the house side, and you know, took the metal off here, and you know, lots of rot, and there was a little chunk of 2x6 there that I just grabbed out of there, and it's not as rotten on this side up there, but I think we're going to take that all out, obviously. But down here in the corner, pretty rotten too, so it's all coming out. Hopefully the whole thing won't fall down. So over here today, I just put in one 2x4 here on the base of the wall and jacked it up. Got part of the 2x6 out of here, and that one's staying up there. We'll get that out this weekend, hopefully, if it's not raining. And then I replaced the one 2x4 over here, jacked it up, and banged out this 2x6 a little bit, and that 2x6 fell because it wasn't really being supported by anything. So it looks like we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 full length 2x4s at least to get this thing, I'll get the full length, which is probably, you know, six, just around 6 foot. So we'll get those, and then, you know, the window ones obviously aren't full length, but we'll probably need to replace most of those. And then obviously this long base 2x4 on this fascia as well. So what is that, 14, 15, 16, 17, yeah, 20-ish foot. So a couple of them, maybe a 14 footer, 16 footer maybe, and miscellaneous. So that's what we did today. All right, so I haven't recorded too much of what I've been doing lately, but we got the ceiling and the walls, most of the walls off of the bump out here, as you can see by the mess I've left around. And so we're going to start putting the subfloor on now. Just got one piece sitting there, and it actually seems to be squared. Kind of shocked about that. Well, that's good. So we'll at least get the decking done on the bump out today, I hope, and start to put the walls back up, you know, rebuild them. So pretty excited about that. All right, we got one of the boards down, glued in there. It's screwed in most places, just on the outer, but markings on the subfloor didn't match up with the 2x6s, so I just only did one that did match up for now. I just threw this one down, gotta pick it back up to glue it down. It's nice, it fits perfectly, so I don't have to trim anything except for did trim the tongue off of this one. You can see I did it there, so I still gotta cut that. Get that done, and obviously I have to cut a smaller piece out of one for the last one. We'll get that done. Alright, here's what we did for today. Well, all this subfloor is just laying here. It's just temporary, so I can build this wall here, but I did lay down all the subfloor for the bump out. I only glued and screwed that piece, and the far piece. The second piece is in here, here, and here are just cut into place. I still have to go under there and squeeze some glue in there and then screw them down. I mainly just did that because I have to cut at the merge line, so like right here, you see it? Yeah, right there, all along down to the end there, because the bump out needs to be free floating from the house. So that's what I'll do. Next time I'll come and take the rest of these side walls down and rebuild them, and then rebuild this back wall, get them raised up. I'll probably hold off on the roof trusses or joists or whatever you want to call them, rafters, until I at least raise the wall on this side, just to make it look like a house again. And then we'll work on the roof on this one, get it enclosed a bit, and then we'll put some trusses up on this one, and things will be good.